Green flag is in the air. We're underway. 25 laps to distance here tonight at Arizona Speedway. And Cody Sickles leads him into turn number 1, but he won't lead him off of turn number 2. It will be the 19 machine of Wes Wolford taking over the top spots. Cody Sickles going to fade right now to the back of the pack. It's going to be Wes leading lap number 1, followed by JT Imperial and Eric Wilkins in third. Then you got the 18 machine of Lauren Wolford right now being scored in the 4th spot, but he's got some company in the 0-1 of Gary Taylor. Taylor to the inside of him. He'll take over that 4th position as Imperial going to lose 2nd now to the 8 machine of the Whiz Kid, Eric Wilkins. Wilkins goes past JT Imperial, drives away, pulled right up to the tail tank of the 19 machine of Wes Wolford. Couldn't do anything with them, though, as they work their way through turns 3 and 4. Top four drivers actually right now working the bottom side of the racetrack. And number 3 as one car goes up and over, makes a little contact. No. Green flag is in the air. We're underway. So 23 laps to go here, and JT Imperial shot out like a cannon down off of turn number 2. He's going to look around the outside of Eric Wilkins. JT Imperial, Wilkins made contact. Imperial able to hang on to it. The left front made contact with the right rear of Wilkins, and JT Imperial hangs on to it. He's going to still continue to work that top side of the racetrack with Wes Wolford out front in the number 19, followed by the Whiz Kid of Wilkins. Wolford will have an issue, got up a turn 2 that time. Here comes Wilkins down the inside. He's going to take the race lead away. So Wes Wolford has an issue off of turn number 2. Here comes Eric Wilkins. He'll take the race lead. Now JT Imperial trying to work over the 19. Has some smoke starting to pour out of the 8 machine now. Eric Wilkins. Imperial moves to 2nd. Smoke from the backside of the 8 of Wilkins. JT Imperial just took 2nd away from Wes Wolford. Wolford, though, looks like he's got the car going back to full song. He's going to try to challenge Imperial once again down the inside. Eric Wilkins getting ready to start putting cars 1 lap down, coming up behind the 57 of Jamie Barnes, who does not have a nose wing on that race car. As Barnes and Mark Clark exchange positions there at the tail end of the field. JT Imperial in that 2nd spot, followed by Wolford. Battle, though, starting to heat up now for that 4th position as Gary Taylor trying to go around the outside of the 18 of Lauren Wolford. Wolford able to take over that 4th spot as Wilkins going 3 wide with lap cars right now of Glenn Brace in the 57 of Jamie Barnes. Gets past Jim Van Zandt as well, and going toe for toe with him is JT Imperial, who has a strong run up of turn number 2. JT Imperial racing with a heavy heart here tonight. Gave the missing man formation to his stepfather earlier on before this main event. Here he is with 15 laps to go, trying to take over the race lead. There goes side by side off of 2. No, Wilkins still has that position. Into turn number 3 they go once again, side by side as Mark Clark spins around off of turn number 2. That's going to bring out the yellow flag. Oh, man. Green flag's in the air, and Eric Wilkins trying to catch the field sleeping as they work into turn number 1. You see the 18 machine of Lauren Wolford trying to go to the inside of JT Imperial, but JT got a good run off of turn number 2. He's going to take it to the outside once again now on the Whiz Kid, Eric Wilkins. Wilkins with about a car length advantage now down low. See some sparks starting to fly up underneath the backside of the number 8 machine of Eric Wilkins as they work off of turn number 2. It's still Wilkins, Imperial, and Wolford. Imperial, though, going top shelf like he's been all race long, trying to work his way past the number 8 machine of Wilkins. JT with a good run this time off of turn number 2. They went side by side. Wilkins, though, slams the door on him. Wilkins going to keep the nose pointed down to the inside of the racetrack with Imperial top shelf. It's still going to be Wilkins by half a car length now over the 75X of Imperial. It's Imperial way up top of the racetrack, hitting the bumps up there in turns 1 and 2. Can't do anything with the Whiz Kid that time. Down the back straightaway into 3. Great racing action. JT Imperial trying to do all he can to get past the number 8 of Eric Wilkins. Still can't do it, but now it's Imperial to the outside. He'll take the top spot. Here comes Wilkins fighting back down low. Coming up from Mark Clark. Clark's going to pinch Imperial, and that's going to work as a pick for the Whiz Kid. So Wilkins goes back by for the race lead. Imperial to 2nd. Top two, though, they have broken away from the 18 machine of Lorne Wolford. And it's Imperial once again on the attack. He's going to go up top once again, trying to work his way past the number 8 of Wilkins. As now it's going to be Jim Van Zandt being a pick for Eric Wilkins. Not so fast, actually. Wilkins able to get around the outside of Van Zandt. Imperial did not have a good drive off of turn number 2 that time. 8 laps to go here in this main event for the ASCS Southwest Region Wing Sprint Cars. Imperial with another strong run that time off of turn number 2, just trying to hit his marks. Now he goes into turn number 3, way high, see if he holds it wide open off of turn number 4. Wilkins has it, they almost make contact, Imperial goes down low. Yellow flag though comes out, Cody Sickles spins around off of turn number 2, oh man. Green flag back in the air. Eric Wilkins gets the jump. And here comes Wolford now to the inside of JT Imperial. Imperial, though, going to use that top line. He has been hitting those marks up there all race long as Colton Hardy now moves into the 3rd spot. We got a new 3rd place runner, and it's Colton Hardy. 7 laps to go. JT Imperial trying to find his marks up top once again here at Arizona Speedway, but now he has Colton Hardy breathing down his neck. It's Imperial in 2nd, trying to chase down the whiz kid Eric Wilkins with Colton Hardy in 3rd. Wilkins and Hardy both going to go to the inside of the racetrack as JT Imperial, the goodie that he had up top, is not there anymore as we have 5 laps to go. JT Imperial trying to find the speed that he had once during that last green flag run, but it's Eric Wilkins with an 8-car length advantage over Imperial. Another 2 car lengths back, it's going to be Colton Hardy as Hardy now looks to the inside of Imperial. Colton Hardy trying to find some of the speed down the inside part of the racetrack as Imperial goes way up top, throws up a rooster tail through turns 1 and 2. That's going to hand 2nd over to Colton Hardy. Imperial once again up way top of the racetrack. Eric Wilkins starting to work over lap traffic, so this will definitely come into play here with 3 laps to go. And Mark Clark's going to spin around right ahead of Hardy. Does anybody have anything for Eric on the start, or will the whiz kid take him to school? Wilkins jumps out. Looks like Imperial's going to drop the nose down on the inside. His car did not like that. Here comes Hardy to his outside. There's contact maybe between the 18 of Lorne Wolford and the 75X of JT Imperial. As the 19 now, Wes Wolford. He goes all the way up top to the racetrack. Wes Wolford trying to find some speed right now, the number 19 machine. He's going to go all the way up to the top side of the track as the parachute has come out for the 75X of JT Imperial. He's going to lose a few more spots. That car does not like being on the bottom as we have 2 laps to go. Eric Wilkins, your race leader. He will lead the field off of turn number 2. Back behind him, it's Colton Hardy in the 2nd spot with a 19 machine of Wes Wolford in the 3rd position. White flag in the air this time for Wilkins. JT Imperial has come almost to a stop down the back straightaway. He'll take his car off track. His night is done. Well, Eric Wilkins will drive past him. Going into turn number 3, off of turn 4. He'll win tonight's main event at Arizona Speedway with Colton Hardy and Lorne Wolford getting the 3rd position. Bullet Bob Ream Jr. down here as Eric Wilkins will climb on top. Put your hands together for the whiz kid. He gets it done here tonight at Arizona Speedway. So Eric Wilkins gets it done here tonight, race fans. Your main event winner at Arizona Speedway. Man, I tell you what, that hot rod's fast all night.
Yeah, it is. That's a new motor that Don Hott built for Bobby here. It's a rocket ship. We just gotta hang on to it. And this old guy getting more out there towards the end. Lots of yellows. Just wanted to hit my lines and marks. Yeah, that was Charlie Davis. He's another guy my age, and so is Bobby. This was great. I can't thank these guys enough. Bobby, Brian, John, Herbie, Tim, Mark, all these guys, they do a hell of a job here on this car, and I can't thank these guys enough. Bobby, you're the best, man. Thanks.
You know, you go back to last year when you kind of, came out of retirement. You were kind of a little skeptical when I talked to you at first. You're like, hey, come out here, run around, see what happens. And, man, now you guys are finding some speed. And it seems like you're always running up front, whether it be a wing car or non-wing car. You're having some fun out there, man. And now you're getting the results as well.
Yeah, we're definitely having fun. And we are this year, trying to bounce back and forth because of, there wasn't that many races going on. But this is I think it's really the first race for the ASCA here, but it's the second race of the year. They had one earlier this year with the national guys, but I've just been running non-wing as well, trying to stay in the seat and get refocused on racing again. And you got to drive both these cars different, wing and non-wing, and that track was pretty good for us tonight.
Yeah, track was definitely good. I know you got a whole lot of people you'd like to thank, including the Bullet Bob Ream over there. We see you, Bullet.
Yeah, Bobby, can't thank him enough. And everybody helps on this thing, Speed Sports. Our chimney sweep guy there, Mark, man, this is great. And all these guys help out a ton. Tim with me, Brian Swinehart, I can't thank this guy enough. He set the car up tonight, and I couldn't really run the top very well. It was bouncing around, and so I just wanted to make sure that I just hit my marks on the bottom there and hung in there to get these guys a win.
All right, give it up one more time for Eric Wilkins. So, Colton, good run, my man. Man, you were kind of passing those cars pretty discreetly out there on the racetrack. And those late race restarts, man, seem to be where you're good at.
Yeah, I was really able to stick the bottom on the restarts there and be able to pick cars off there on every restart. But it just seemed when we got going, you just couldn't beat the bottom. You were kind of able to maintain in 3 and 4, but it's just you had to be on the bottom. And I mean, Eric in the 8, they're always good here on the bottom. So as soon as the racetrack went to that, it was just hoping that he made a mistake where I was able to capitalize. But I mean, all in all, for not racing for about a month and be able to go 8th to 2nd on the racetrack Jonah gave us, I'm hats off to everybody helping me out.
Yeah, definitely a shot in the arm. Looking forward to seeing you back out here next month for the Copper Classic.
Yeah, we'll be here. Hopefully all the big names show up too, and we can stick it to them this year.
All right, that's Colton Hart. You're looking to stick it to the boys come Thanksgiving weekend as the Wolfords, they go by 3rd and 4th. Congrats, guys.